Downpour plays Alex Eala's opening match in Portugal's Oeiras Ladies Open. Alex Eala was ahead by a set in her round of 32 matchup against Dutch kidder Anouk Koevermans before rain forced the match to a stop in center court at the Oeiras Ladies Open in Portugal on Monday afternoon. Eala, competing in her first tournament since the Miami Open, nabbed the first set 6-3 after gaining momentum late before the play stopped in the second set. The match was delayed thrice already as of press time, with the first coming in the second set right after Eala broke Koevermans' serve in Game 5 to get within a game of her opponent, 2-3, which curved the Dutch hitter's momentum after winning 3 straight games. After about 20 minutes, the match resumed when the rain stopped briefly, with Koevermans restoring her 2-game advantage 4-2. But as the rain poured on, the game was once again halted. An hour passed before a restart was attempted. However, during the warm-ups, the rain grew stronger again, which ultimately delayed the game anew before they could actually restart the match. Rain has continued on for the past hour with the court already flooding. It has yet to be decided if the match will be resumed also on Monday or on a later date. Eala is the top seed in the tournament, and she is currently looking for her first WTA title. The weather have put a brief pause on tennis dreams in Portugal. Filipina tennis star Alexandra Eala, the top seed at this year's Oeiras Ladies Open, found her much-anticipated opening match pushed back after persistent rain swept through the city of Oeiras, soaking the red clay courts and halting play on what was set to be a crucial opening day. For the 19-year-old rising WTA talent, it's just another twist in the life of a touring professional, one where physical form meets unpredictable forces, and patience becomes as valuable as power, an unwelcome interruption. Eala, fresh off a recent climb in the WTA rankings and carrying momentum into the European clay season, arrived in Portugal ready to make a statement. This tournament marks her return to the WTA circuit on her favorite surface, and expectations were high, not just from fans, but from herself. But nature had other plans. Steady downpours began early in the morning, continuing through the afternoon and leaving the courts unplayable. Tournament officials attempted several drying efforts, but the rain refused to let up, eventually forcing organizers to suspend all outdoor matches for the day. While delays are common in outdoor tennis, this particular one was disappointing for fans who had gathered to watch Eala's debut. Still, the young Filipina kept her composure, seen smiling and staying loose with her team indoors, patiently awaiting updates. Mental match before the real one. For a professional like Eala, who thrives on rhythm and routine, a rain delay is more than an inconvenience. It's a mental game in itself. Players must adapt to the uncertainty, recalibrate their warm-up schedules, and manage their emotions while knowing the clock and the clouds are in charge. It's always tough when you're ready to go, and then you can't, a source close to Eala's camp shared. But Alex is used to adjusting. She's learned over the years how to stay mentally sharp, even when the schedule doesn't go your way. In a sport where preparation is everything, waiting becomes an art, and Eala is mastering it, one rain delay at a time. Building anticipation. The unexpected delay may have frustrated fans, but it has also heightened anticipation for Eala's first-round clash. Slated to face Anouk Koevermans of the Netherlands, Eala's match will now likely be played under tighter scheduling, depending on court availability and forecast updates. The matchup remains compelling. Eala, the tournament's top seed and a proven clay court competitor, is expected to dictate the pace. But Koevermans, known for her scrappy baseline game, could pose a real challenge, especially if the court remains damp and slow. The delay might affect both players' rhythm, but it could also create an atmosphere ripe for drama and intensity once play resumes. Eyes on the forecast. Tournament officials are optimistic about clearer skies ahead, with reports suggesting a window of dry weather in the following days. Match schedules are being reshuffled to accommodate the backlog, and it's likely Eala will take to the court as soon as conditions allow, possibly with shortened rest periods between rounds if the weather continues to play spoiler. Such circumstances test a player's endurance and mental agility. But Eala, who has played through travel issues, scheduling changes, and countless external pressures, is no stranger to overcoming obstacles. A delay, not a detour. Though her debut in Portugal was put on hold, Alexandra Eala remains focused. A delay may disrupt the day, but it won't derail her determination. With her signature calm and discipline, she waits, knowing that when the skies clear, the real work begins. Rain may pause play, but ambition never stops dripping from Eala's game. The court will dry. The crowd will gather again, and when the first serve is finally tossed, expect the top seed to bring the storm of her own.